Greetings, welcome to Shadow Work Sunday at Little Discovery Corner. I'm gonna get out my Shadow Work card game deck. We'll see what we get for the audience today. Oh, this one popped out. Identifying vulnerability. What makes you feel unsafe or vulnerable? Okay. For me, what makes me feel unsafe is someone who is unwilling to be vulnerable with me, right? If that's something that's rejected, that's something not allowed, you're unable to express yourself, your concerns, and you're just brushed off. Especially if you feel like you've been hurt or disrespected, if you try to bring that up and someone tells you you don't know what you're talking about, that to me, that makes me feel unsafe. Other people, it is doing the opposite, being open and vulnerable with feeling hurt or disrespected or rejected. They feel like that's unsafe to do. Probably, I've heard, like, I'm not a psychologist, but from what I've learned from psychologists, it goes back to their upbringing where those things, expressing emotions, talking about emotions, especially when you're upset and dealing something emotionally challenging or hurtful, that was rejected. And so some people will feel like, I can't express that, I'm not allowed to. I've never been allowed to, so if I do that, there's something wrong with me, right? There's all sorts of different ways people can feel vulnerable and unsafe. Qualities. What qualities do you see in others that also reflect qualities in you? Okay, this has come up recently. As I brought this up, well, maybe sometimes there's a case of people being too alike to get along. Like if you're saying, oh, so-and-so is so annoying, I hate when they do this, X, Y, Z, and someone close, trusted friend will point out to you, well, you do the same thing, right? So that you could be, that could be something to be alert for. I have to do that myself sometimes, especially when it comes to like my parents. Figure out which habits I've picked up from them, what's driving me crazy, why am I inhabiting those, am I exhibiting the traits that drive me crazy? That sort of thing. That's something to be alert about. And also, like if you're reflecting the opposite, like what I brought up here, like someone feels safer when they're able to be vulnerable and open about challenges, feeling emotionally low, dealing with mental health challenges, but the other person feels unsafe doing that, and so they're like reflect opposite, right? And so that could be what causes friction in a connection like that. So that's something to think about. I think I'll leave it there. I will see you next time.